Greetings, my lords and my ladies. Welcome to another episode of Chronicles of the Immortals, where we uncover stories of our beloved heroes. And tonight I will tell you the tale of the architect of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar II. Throughout history, few names command such immediate power and awe. They are synonymous with legendary cities, mythical wonders, and absolute power. But behind the myth lies a man, a king, a conqueror, and a builder. This is the story of not a god, but a mortal who reshaped the world and forged an empire from the dust of Mesopotamia. This is the story of Nebuchadnezzar II. Born in the 7th century BC, Nebuchadnezzar was the son of Nabopolassar, the king who freed Babylon from the crumbling Assyrian Empire. He was born to rule, but he would have to earn his legacy on the battlefield. His defining moment came at the Battle of Carchemish in 605 BC. As a crown prince, he led the Babylonian armies against the Egyptians. His decisive victory shattered Egyptian power in the region and established Babylon as the undisputed master of the ancient world. Shortly after, his father died, and the throne was his. But empires are not built on a single battle. To secure his kingdom, Nebuchadnezzar had to deal with rebellious vassals, most notably the small kingdom of Judah. In 597 BC, and again after another rebellion in 586 BC, he laid siege to Jerusalem. The consequences were catastrophic for the Jews. The city was sacked, the great Temple of Solomon was destroyed, and a significant portion of the population was forced into exile in Babylon. This event, the Babylonian captivity, became a pivotal, dramatic moment in Jewish history, immortalized in the Psalms. By the rivers of Babylon, we sat and wept. Yet, this period of captivity also became a time of preservation and reflection, profoundly shaping Jewish identity and scripture. While history remembers him as a conqueror, Nebuchadnezzar's own pride was in his title, builder. He poured the wealth of his empire into transforming his capital, Babylon, into the most magnificent city the world had ever seen. He built the grand processional way, a sacred road paved with stone and lined with glazed brick walls featuring over 120 roaring lions. At its end stood his masterpiece, the Ishtar Gate, a double gate of vibrant blue bricks, adorned with alternating rows of dragons and bulls, dedicated to the goddess Ishtar. It was a statement of divine favor and unimaginable power. And then there are hanging gardens, said to be built for his homesick wife, Amitis, who longed for the green mountains of her homeland. These terraced gardens were a marvel of engineering, though their exact location remains a mystery debated by archaeologists. They were listed among the 7 wonders of the ancient world, a testament to Nebuchadnezzar's legacy as a creator of the impossible. Nebuchadnezzar II ruled for 43 years. His reign marked the peak of the Neo-Babylonian Empire, but unlike a goddess of wisdom whose legacy is abstract, he was built in brick and blood. His story is a complex duality. He is the ruthless conqueror of the Bible, the destroyer of temples. Yet he is also the visionary leader, the patron of a cultural golden age whose works inspired wonder for centuries. Nebuchadnezzar's legacy teaches us that history is rarely simple. It's written not just in texts, but in the very stones of the cities we build, and in the enduring memories, both glorious and tragic, of those whose lives we change. He was a man who reached for the divine, and in doing so, left a mark on our world that has lasted for millennia. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the Infinity Kingdom. Bye bye.